could you get all that way and not... I mean, look, the toilet's right fucking there, Private. Yes, sir. Get your shit together. We all got combat jitters. All of us. You hear? Yes, sir. If Colonel Gray comes in here, slips in that neon pink puke of yours, so help me God.
Time's not something we have. Ah, Sergeant. Just the man. I'm going to need you up and down the island doing training. Best you start down the shooting range. Go see Sergeant Bell. He's in the jeep over by the gate. He'll tag along and give you directions. Dismissed. Anyway, yes, defenses. We have enough.
As you well know, gentlemen, we've been riding on the coattails of surprise. That is a luxury we no longer have. Our Special Expeditionary Force, boosted by TRADOC personnel and support staff, have worked wonders. But we are not Task Force Malden, and we cannot hold out here indefinitely. Now, to get back to your question, Staff Sergeant. Our mission is to delay the enemy. Every day, every hour, every minute is a victory. Second Fleet are en route, and when they get here, we're gonna get ourselves a little payback. Concerning what you said, Private, I can only say this. Operation Brightwork has gone to plan. The airbase is in our hands, and local FIA guerrilla cells are, for now, playing nice. Just don't get complacent. They're no friends of Uncle Sam. We've already had one report of gear and weapons going missing, including radios. I know we're spread pretty thin out here, but be sure to secure your shit. But I digress. Colonel Gray has confirmed the news from Evron. The situation there is messy. The Russians made landfall about the same time we did. As for what's going on in Europe, well, I can't tell you any more than what you're hearing on AAN. Suffice to say, it's snafu. But what I can say, capturing this airbase has given our boys on Evron a reprieve.
Yo, you the guy the captain sent for? Get in. You do drive stick, right? I mean, some of these guys, they're like, fuck! Start her up. You don't want to be around HQ too long. Colonel Gray's on the fucking warpath. Okay, through the main gate. Let's roll. At the crossroads, cut straight across along the dirt road. Watch out for potholes and, you know, mines and shit. I ain't even kidding. This island, it's a fucking death trap. Okay, watch it. Bit of a sharp turn ahead. There. The range is just beyond the next turn. This is all part of the Soviets' military zone. Colonel Gray wants us to really dig in our heels here. Fuck knows how long for, though. I heard second Fleet will be Corps 5 days away. That's almost a week, man. Okay, pull up to that parking shed there. Then go see the instructor. Shoot some targets. I'll hang here. I've done my share of shooting this week. I'm tapped out.
All right, welcome to the O-Corps, Sergeant. Step on up to the mark over there. Step right up, step right up. Okay, you good? Fast as you can, do the course, ready, set, go! Move it, sergeants! Over the beam, ballerina time! Let's go, go!
Raise the wire! Down! What you doing? Roll it! Roll it! Over the moon! I don't see you! Yes,
So, good news is, you actually made it. Bad news is, you made it on what we call chairborne ranger time. And there's nothing to write home about. In other words, you got room for improvement. Anyway, if you want to go again, be my guest. Otherwise, I'm sure you got shit to do before our Russian friends arrive.
How are you doing, Sergeant? This here's the shooting range, and if you're fixing to do some shooting, well, I reckon you're in the right place. Pick up the 16 off the table. And because right now, what you got there is about as useless as a one-legged man in an ass-kicking contest, I'd grab some mags from the ammunition box. Okay, load your weapon. That rifle you're toting deserves your love and respect. Keep your booger picker off the trigger and approach the firing line. Let's see what you got. I'm popping 5 targets. I want to hear 5 shots. Aim down the iron sights and knock them dead. Go! Nice shooting. Try again, only this time fire from a kneeling position. Next, take out the same 5 targets lying down in a prone position. Lordy, lordy, who shot Shorty? Okay, on your feet, Sergeant. Let's do this one more time. Position yourself behind the wall and lean out while firing. All right, let's move on to the heavy stuff. Grab the squad automatic weapon from the bench. She's something, ain't she? Rest her on the table at the firing line and unfold the bipod. Okay, you ready? Have at it. Yeah! This ain't your first rodeo now, is it? How about we up the ante here? Mount the 50 cal on the next lane over. Target's up. Let her rip. Okay, Sergeant. I reckon that about does it. Let's save some rounds for the Ruskies.
Good to see you, Sarge. Guess you're here to do some proper shooting. Never mind all that other bullshit down in the range. On this course, we make every round count. Alright, allow me to make some introductions. On the table beside me is the M21 sniper rifle. Go ahead, pick her up. Capable of dealing death at a range of 700 meters, she's a veritable femme fatale. On the table, there's also the R2 telescopic sight. Take that and attach it to our lovely lady. Perfecto mundo. Okay. Let's have you shoot some targets. Lie down on the shooting position just here. As you know, a prone position is almost always best when it comes to long distance. Take out the 3 targets on the beach beneath the lighthouse. They're about 600 meters out. Adjust the elevation on the R2 side to compensate. If you don't, but still rely on the crosshairs, you're guaranteed to over or undershoot. Good. That's good. Next up, engage the 3 targets on the cliff top. Yep, they're down. 2 more targets. The first is next to the lighthouse. The second is a little to the left of it. Line them up and knock them down. Expertly done, Sarge. It appears you can shoot shit, even at a distance. Hell, and there was me, saying all your pen pushings made you soft. Now I almost feel bad. Anyway, that's the course finito. I'll let the captain know you did okay.
As you've already got some flight time and, considering the circumstances, I'm gonna give you a shot at this. Under supervision. Birds on the pad, take her up. And don't you fucking crash.
Hey, told you I'd pull some strings. Just don't get cocky. You and I, all right? Give it a sec, you'll feel the lift. Let those RPMs increase. Feel the lift. Let those RPMs increase.
it for the vehicle maintenance course, Sarge? Okay, so, here's the thing. If you repair a vehicle in the field, you don't have to shitcan it to the rear. That saves on time and supplies and, yeah. Keeps us in the business of killing commies. Now, go grab a wrench and a jerry can from the crate near the generator. Oh, and Sarge, you may as well take the backpack too. You'll need it later. A jerry can, it ain't got nothing in it. Drop it by the cistern. Then, refill it. Right to the top, if you wouldn't mind. Done? Okay, pick it up. Next, I need you to get her spare parts from the supply box. It's around front, by the sign and the tire stack. Good stuff. Okay, let's get you fixing shit. Just up the road on my left, there's a car on its side. I'd like you to roll it over. Holy cow! I was waiting for you to ask me to lend a hand, but fuck! Alright, nice one. Take the wrench and inspect the car for damage. See if you can partially repair the engine. Definitely need some loving. That's about all you can do from there. But field repairs, they'll only get you so far. More work we'll need doing here. Get out the jerry can and give her a little gas. You don't need much. That ought to do it. Good. Drive her up here. Again and get to work. You're in the right spot for it though. You got all you need to get her roadworthy. Yeah, that's it. Just give the engine another look. See if you can contain it. Fill her up. If you've patched the tank up proper, you should be good. Hell, you're a bona fide grease monkey, Sarge. I ain't too sure there's a whole lot more I can teach you. Oh, and the Jeep. If you need a ride, go on and take it.
Ready to beef up your navigation skills, Sergeant? I take it you got a map on you. Open it now. Let's see what we can see. Military maps are detailed topographic representations. They show both natural land features as well as man-made ones. Notice north, or rather grid north, is at the top. But just because your map's pointing north, it doesn't mean you are. That, my friend, is where your trusty compass comes in. Let's bring it into play. The magnetic arrow points north. The black index line, however, is the direction you're actually facing. Good so far? Okay. Put away your map for a moment. And make sure you still got your compass up. The goal here is to get you and the map properly aligned. Turn until you're facing north. Keep an eye on your compass. We want the arrow on the index line. Excellent. You've now got an orientated map. Well done. Let's talk about landmarks and how helpful they can be. Shift yourself to face azimuth 220. You should be able to see a lighthouse. Salient structures like that can be a godsend if you're lost. Next, turn a bit to azimuth 240. Can you see the island? Again, another perfect landmark. Last one, align with azimuth 295. The airbase. That's perhaps the best navigation aid you'll likely find here. Its size and the direction of the runway make position finding pretty easy. Okay, good. Let's return to the map. Open it up again, please, Sergeant. Now, forgive me for going through the obvious, but it's essential to recap on grid refs. The vertical lines on your map are your eastings. The horizontal ones, your northings. Coordinates are given using both as two sets of 3 figures. To identify your whereabouts on the grid, start with your eastings, then your northings. Along the corridor and up the stairs. Fix that in your brain box. You won't go far wrong. Tell you what, how about we put this theory into practice? Locate grid 032028, and when you think you found it, drive there. Shoot, I'll even let you take my Jeep. That's 032028. Good luck. You're on your own now, Sergeant.
Here. I got orders to tune that Jeep up a little. You'll have to hop out, buddy. Your instructor, you radioed ahead. Said if you make it here, you pass the course. He also had me timing. And you got here quick. Real quick. So, good job.
Good to see you, Sergeant. Okay, combat engineering. Let's begin by stating the obvious. We can't do jack shit without the right materials. Head over to the Vehicle Management Point and requisition an engineering truck. Excellent. Now we need to load up on supplies. That should do it. Get in the truck and check your map. You'll see a location marked. Drive to that position. An actual combat engineer will meet you there and have you set up some fortifications. It's regular monkey work. You'll love it.
Time to bust ass. If you'd kindly see to those supplies in the truck, we'll get started. Our orders are to throw together a machine gun list. Think you can handle that? Just need to find a sensible spot. Tool out. Unless, of course, you want to scrabble around in the dirt. That's it. Give it some. Well, shit. I couldn't have packed those sandbags better myself. Good job. That's your basics covered. Mostly, it all comes down to supplies and a little elbow grease. Anyhow, much appreciated, Sergeant. Come back later if you want. We still got a shit ton of field defenses to prepare.
Figured I might see you here, Sergeant. If you got a sec, I'll walk you through the squad requisition process. Get you giving out some orders. How about it? Step up to the signboard here and we'll see what's what. Now, as there are not many of us, let's make ourselves a happy little fire team. Well, call in 2 extra soldiers to join us for some man-to-fun using the unit. Still, beggars can't be choosers. Go and give them the good news. Form your unit.
You! Fall in! You! On me! Let's go!
Wilco, have your boys move up to that wreckage farther up the beach. As a rule of thumb, always recon positions before you issue orders. For that, you should use your binoculars. Try and read the terrain. Use the lay of the land to your advantage.
Squad, stay close. Wilco.
Jesus H. Christ, move it, ladies. Gag me with a fucking spoon. You call that running?
Squad, move over there.
Acknowledge.
Squad, move there.
Copy.
Squad, move over there.
Acknowledge. Let's give these knuckleheads the runaround. Have them come back here.
Squad, go over there. Squad, move there. Squad, follow me.
All right. Next, give an order to mount the machine gun here.
Squad, mount up. Find a vehicle.
Wilco. Let's pretend we got some commies holed up in that boathouse over there. Have your boy lay down suppressive fire.
Squad, suppressive fire! Squad, stop!
Acknowledge. That's enough shooting. Instruct him to leave the machine gun if he ain't already fucked his eardrums.
Squad, follow me.
Acknowledge. Before we call it quits, I need you to take the Jeep for a spin. Give the order to mount up. And let one of these two drive.
Squad, get in the vehicle.
Get in the Jeep as well, son. Well, ain't you all a pretty picture? Happy fucking campers. To give direction, Sergeant, I suggest you open your map. Have your designated driver take you down the road to the checkpoint.
Squad, go over there.
Wilco.
Sergeant, this is your instructor speaking. You ought to be coming up on the checkpoint. When you arrive, get everybody out. Then command your teams to secure the area, defend that position.
Squad, watch the perimeter.
Acknowledged.
Okay,
Squad.
if you're in position over there,
Squad.
that concludes our course. Just remember, a squad leader can only lead when he is ratified in the hearts and minds of his men.
You here for the special weapons training? Okay then, listen up. Today we're dealing with two basic munition types. Anti-personal and anti-armor. Handle them properly, and we'll have no problems. Handle them improperly, and I guarantee I'll be scraping you up and sending you home in a coffee can. Got it? Good. Consider that your safety brief. Let's start simple. Hand grenades. Take some from the ammunition box here and move up to the grenade pit. Fragmentation grenades, such as the M67, are perfect for clearing buildings and fortified positions. They're also great against multiple combatants who clearly don't give a flying fuck about dispersal. Pull the pin, throw the grenade. Also remember, different weapon, different trigger. Now, have a go hitting targets at long range. There it is. Okay, hotshot. I think you're ready for the fun stuff. In front of me is the M72 light anti-tank weapon, or LAW for short. Come on over and pick it up. Now, the thing about that launcher, it's a one-shot disposable weapon. If you miss, well, that's your lot. Zero it in for 50 meters and take out one of the big wooden targets. Nicely done. Bring it in, Sergeant. Let's try something different. The Russians very kindly left us their RPGs. Take one and a couple of rockets. There's backpacks too, in case you want to carry extra. That shoulder-launched, rocket-propelled grenade launcher is a classic. Although it packs less of a punch than the LAW, it's cheap, reliable, and reloadable. Aim at the second wooden vehicle target and do some damage. Again, very nicely done. Together with the RPGs and rockets, we also got our hands on a banged-up APC. Fire a few rockets, put it out its misery. And note, there's a weak spot. If you aim at the rear, you can disable the engine. Yep, that'll do it all right. Ditch the launcher and help yourself to some M34 satchel charges. They're in the shack. Make sure you have a detonator too. You got him! Follow the dirt road through the trees. See our EOD at the roadblock. He'll have you blow some more shit up, okay?
Plant one on each of the Czech hedgehogs over there.
You know, I always wonder, why talks Jack and hedgehogs. Think about it. Why they gonna be so greedy, man? Plenty of hedgerows to go around, right? You done over there? If you are, connect the detonator. Don't set a timed fuse. Just get some distance. 10 meters ought to do it. Then clickety-click, boom!